And through your work in corporate development, what are some of the top hurdles or challenges that you see deal makers facing in today's economic environment, and what can they sort of do to get deals done within that environment?
Sure. Great question. I think some of the challenges that we face on a day-to-day basis is, we get a lot of phone calls from investment bankers and people trying to sell businesses to us. It's really helping them align those business opportunities with really the things that are going to make sense for us. So especially in the consumer business, we focus on credit, financial technology, the broader identity category, and in some ways I see my job as really an evangelist for our business, to get out into the community, talk to private equity firms, talk to venture capital firms, talk to investment bankers, to let them know the kinds of things that we're looking for so that they can actually help us more productively.
And then in turn, what are their thoughts on that? What are you hearing from them?
Well, it makes them more focused. So the feedback's been very positive, and case in point with SafetyWeb, that's exactly what happened. We had a relationship with the venture capital firm. We let them know some of the things that we were looking at in this broader identity space, consumer identity space, and they looked at their portfolio and said, you know what, we have a great asset here. Why don't we start talking about how they might be able to fit into the Experian profile?
The fact that Experian does most of their transactions with cash, how does that sort of play into the negotiations or the deal terms of a particular deal?
Yeah, I think it gives us some great leverage so that we don't have to go seek external funding sources to get a deal to close. Having access to our own capital also enables us to be a more effective acquiring entity for a lot of businesses. So we have a very high percentage of deal close. We typically don't just offer a term sheet to an individual or a company or a set of investors if we don't really believe that we're going to close on the deal. We know that some people sort of hand out more term sheets without actually expecting to close. When we hand it out, we do expect to close, and having access to our own capital enables us to do so.